Hi, good morning. Having some technical issues previously. Technically, I didn't know I was streaming. That was the technical issue. I deleted the last 14 minutes video. Oh well, good job I was like dressed, just drinking tea, not doing anything silly, not embarrassing myself. Right. Valerie wants me to go to the Temple of Prisms. Amiri needs to discover Nilak's fate. Beneath the Stolen Lands is still not ready to go. I'm going to quickly pop across to Varnhold, set up a militia, and then I'm going to slam along with the next part of the story. But yeah, today I'll probably hit the 100-hour mark in this story. 100 hours to play a game. I tell you what, it's been good value for money, but it's difficult to maintain the same level of enthusiasm throughout. That's one of the negatives, I guess, about this being so long, especially as there are so many random encounters, I guess. So, travelling to Varnhold takes a day. But yeah, the random encounters
can wait.
are frequent. And I think that's the most consistently moaned about thing. I've complained about, I guess. To be honest though, the combat, turn-based combat is actually quite satisfying. So
serves you right.
yeah, I am kind of looking forward to the next game, but I'm going to play something shorter in between, probably. You know, because I'm assuming the next game is another 200-hour sloggerthon. I might actually play it on hard difficulty. I don't know. Then there's Pillars of Eternity 2, right? 65 out of 100. No, yeah, Pillars of Eternity 2 is something I'm really looking forward to playing. Switch to live chat. Yeah, Pillars of Eternity 2, not as long as Pillars of Eternity 1, which is about as long, including all the DLC. Pillars of Eternity 1 was as long as I've played of this game now, with all DLC completed. 96 hours, something like that.
Replenish my powers.
It's only got +9. His law of nature is terrible.
I don't detract from your merits, but you are too arrogant.
I'm a
Would be interesting in a different experience to play this on the full normal tabletop rules. I guess that's what hard mode is. You know, so I have to really think about what spells I use. I build my characters a certain way. I would use a sorcerer as a main thing, just purely because they get a lot more spells per day. I just like caster classes though. Peasant woman.
I'm there.
Peasant. We've got Turval. Used to be a garrison up here. Guards.
I do what I must.
What does that say? Fort's walls are made of thick logs, the top sharpens the spikes. Okay. Let's talk to the guard. I guess. Welcome to Warlord. Okay.
I'm off.
Priest. Can use Alpha Cleric. Let's get some scrolls. In a pinch. In a pinch, I will have 6 death wards. Six scrolls of delay poison. I'm going to buy the Raised Dead. Don't need it on this set. I mean, they're inexpensive. Diamonds, diamond dusts. Let's just see if there's anything I can flog that I don't need. No? It's cost me 10 grand, but what I've got there is in the midst of a horrible battle where I can't get out. I just use those.
I'm there.
Cleric scrolls. Very useful. Peasant woman? How can I help you? Maybe I went about this the wrong way. Maybe I should have spoke to Magar Varn in my capital, I guess, to trigger the spell, the thing. Okay, yeah, I definitely haven't had my go juice this morning. Well, look, we've surveyed the land. There's only a few peasants there. How can I have a militia? Other thing is, well, how do I get to Little Selland Source? What's the nearest road? Ah, I haven't been here. Right, it's going to take 2 days. Quite a treacherous journey across these mountains. So we're going to get tired quite quickly, I'd imagine. But then when we push into... Where are we?
I need to catch my breath.
This land isn't really named as anything. Right, as soon as everyone's tired, we'll rest. There we go.
If you...
I couldn't control.
Random encounter.
We'll do it the hard way.
Sounds like, oh yeah, saber-tooth. Is it a saber-tooth tiger or is it, what is it called? It's a ferocious smilodon. Okay, I am going first. I'm going to try Vine Trap. He'll probably reflex partial. So he's saved. Let's have a read of that spell. Vines choked with thorns, blossom leaflets, and other floral debris. Leaflets, like a pamphlet for something you don't want. Takeaway pamphlet. When the spell is cast, subject becomes paralyzed and entangled, though a successful reflex save negates the paralysis. Each following round, the subject may attempt a new saving to end the paralysis and the entangle. Okay. Okay, right. So I've actually... It's not paralyzed, but he is entangled. It's a decent spell then. Right, it's too far away for that bomb. It's too far away for that bomb too. Can I get closer? Would you be lost? No, no. Okay, I'll just fire my crossbow there. Doesn't do much damage, but you know. Right, Bone Shaker is probably a decent damaging spell to use. And he does a fortitude save. Right, Valerie might as well just charge it. Because she does sneak attack damage. What is this? Invisible Thief. Oh yeah, so she can just become invisible as a free action. Fantastic. And then pop that. She's my nuker, really. Yeah. Nothing else does that damage like her Arcane Trickster. And you know, I could have become a Arcane Trickster sorcerer. With him. And then we just have two Arcane Tricksters. But it just feels a little bit cheese, you know? Right, I've never been to Dragonleaf Gulch. So let's save. Let's go in, let's have a look. Just explore some stuff. That's all I'm doing, exploring.
I move unseen.
Yeah, she's still invisible. That's pretty cool. Right, on this playthrough I've never been here, and I don't remember what it's like in... Oh! I think I've been here some other time. Yeah, now. Poisonous Giant. Abilities is a DC 45 check. So, Octavia. We don't have anyone in the team who's lore nature. So that's actually a problem. Alright, well, so it's just play. But actually he failed his reflex saving throw, so now he is paralyzed. Oh man, that spell is really good. Okay, paralysis doesn't seem to be the same thing it means to me. Okay, it just means it moves really slowly. We'll get the animals in first. Right, nobody's hitting it. Right, so let's bless each other. Everyone's got a blessing. Let's move in a bit closer. You're invisible still, so why don't you go full round, fire. Nice. It's just smashing. It's already debuffed. Let's not delay or prolong this fight. Let's just fire some fireballs at it. I will do that. It's great at this level that Lindsay can... She's got 3 shots and she can cast one of her songs.
Let us strike as one.
Hi, here I am. So fire seemed to hurt it. Let's just pets are worth their weight in gold. Right. So there we go. Poisonous fly trap. And some loot. Oh, melted shard of a ring. I've been looking for more of those. I just dropped padded armor +2, and we've got agile short sword +2. So excellent. Let's go down this side just to be thorough, because you never do know where there might be some loot. And there's, I don't think there's anything this side. No. So I'd love to get all of those items I've been collecting, but I fear that would take a lot of work. It's kind of a shame that this game is so long, because I don't know that I'll ever play this again. Ironstone Gully. Let's go in Ironstone Gully. Yeah, I just don't know that I'll ever do it, because I've got so many other games to try and experience. But that's the thing, that if I wanted to, I could. And also there's like, I can fast track this game, I guess. I could probably play this on normal with only a few companions. Right, let's back up a little bit.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Just cast prayer.
I won't let you down.
Jump displace? Yeah, let's pop that on Valerie.
What's new?
Delay poison communal.
Give me all.
Valerie, actually. So what's the max dex? I can have 3 dex. So I'm better off using the dex mutagen
You require my assistance?
and the intelligence cognatogen on here. You can have that too. Might as well have that. And that.
What's the hold up?
She's used her invisibility
And
to
let's
stay.
see
That's
what's called
okay.
for it.
Might as well have that. You have mirror image. Yes, you do.
I'm up for an adventure.
Do you have anything else? Mind affecting. Owl's wisdom.
I'm always ready.
Let's cast Cat's Grace on the animals. Okay. We're ready. Now, these may not be tough enemies. This might be a cakewalk, but why not go into battle ready to go?
To victory!
Certainly want defense against poison when we're fighting spiders. Right, Omeg. I actually get a cantrip fireball every day, so I might as well use that first. That hit them hard. Let's go straight in. And that one. There we go. Now, pets would be great on a run. If I was doing a hard run where I was following the rules, the great thing about pets would be that you only need to rest and they come back to life if they get killed in this game. Whereas obviously, if any of my team take a death's door condition injury, they have, that's a serious thing, and that would mean going back to base and resting for several days and stuff. It'd be tough. Okay, Dodley Rangerfield. But yeah, I don't know, I guess I would probably go like, make a cleric. A ranged cleric with a pet. Concentrate on summons. Do you know what? Let's just leave them all shaken, because these guys don't need to think of Valerie as like the one who's gonna control battles, but also pop a shield up if she needs to and get in the mix. Right, that was a controlled fireball, which does the damage to enemies but not to friendlies, which is always good. Moving through the cave while we've got buffs. May as well. Okay, we've got giant centipedes. They can't be tripped. Okay. Now then, that's a lot of enemies, so I'm going to try and land that in amongst all of them. I really can't wait to the next level when that would have got sneak attack damage bonus. Let's pop that, and then I just shoot at the biggest one. Tremendous centipede. These seem to have a lot of hit points. She just got critted, I think. Yeah. Okay. They're immune to mind affecting compulsion charmed. They're immune to their own venom and prone. But are they immune to blind or sickened? Let's try and... yeah, that one has been choked by the bomb. That's good. It is the strongest one, so I want to get it down as quick as possible. And I've achieved that. Right, here we go. Mastodon, go up front. There we go, we're clearing up. Can you bring Octavia back? It's got to be a decent heal.
I'll need to review this spell later.
So, channeling positive energy can help her, but I don't think anything else can. Or I need to have a spell that can bring a recently deceased person back. Well, she's back anyway, that's okay. But in that case then, I'm going to bung some heals on her, some cheap ones. She's the squishiest character. She should really, let's have a look, let's just make sure. She should go right at the back. I think. Actually, we're both pretty squishy. I'm going to put you there, and her, and me right at the back. In fact, we should all be clustered. Because why not?
In due time.
So I have 5 backliners. Might even be able to do better than that. Alright, yeah, let's move everyone back. It's absolutely as far as we can go. And then there we go. I like that formation.
I'm there.
Yeah, you've got a spearhead. And then our
Follow if you dare.
the vanguard of tanks up front. There we go. Still got plenty of buffs on us. Alright, Omeg. Control fireball. Might even, yeah, you can hit that one at the front as well. There we go. It's dissolved. Oh, what's the difference between Inspire Courage so you get Inspire Courage and then you should pop that one first and then second round pop the other one and then they both last a couple of rounds each. Let's just hold it. Let's hold our position. If there's something coming, it'll come. There it is. And there's another one. Right, Mastodon. Go. Critted it. Rodney Dangerfield. To be honest, he's got pretty good damage with a bow. I'll make. What have we got here? Well, I think we've got 8 fireballs left. Let's just cast a regular fireball. Might as well. They just do so much damage. Right, so now she's switched. So now everyone has, or should have, Inspired Courage. Hold on. Lingering performance. Let your bardic performance carry on even after you've stopped performing. Benefit. The bonus and penalties from your bardic performances continue for 2 rounds after you cease performing. Any other requirement, such as range or specific conditions, must still be met for the effect to continue. If you begin a new performance during this time, the effects of the previous performance immediately cease. Oh! It doesn't do what I thought it did. That...
Serves you
Well, there you
right.
go. So what's the point? I guess I just cast it and then count the rounds. Yeah, that doesn't do what I thought it did. Oh well. Again, even Sunday's a school day. Mess with the Mastodon. Kill the little one.
Made your choice.
And then put a shot into that one. There he goes, bit of a powerhouse. Is Dodney.
You deserved it.
Right, they're all dead. Let's just loot the edible moss.
I do what I must.
Oh, what have I spotted?
I did as you asked.
+4 charisma. Okay, so we're going to pass, I'm hoping, an athletics check. Yeah. Some edible moss. Very quickly go down to the southern side of the cave. Pop into sneak.
I'm there.
See what else we can see. It's just 3 giant spiders. So if I pause, pop that. Pause, pop that.
Adventurers call to them.
Might be able to clip both of them.
Does anyone require?
He doesn't have anything AoE. He could... That one hasn't been fired. When I let go, what happens?
The will prevail.
I don't know if anything's actually left. Might as well put myself out the front. Sing a song. There we go. Something's coming. Right, they haven't attacked yet. That's weird. Alright, well, let's move in.
That is adjourned.
Fireball them. sniper. I pushed the wrong button there, but there you go. Come into flank. Oh, they popped in behind us. Oh, dexterity damage.
Can someone help me?
Okay, it's Octavia's turn. She will vanish. And there's spiders there, so I'm going to move back. She's invisible now. Okay. Right, what can we do?
Onwards!
She'll back up and protect those at the back. Okay, missed due to concealment. Jubilost. Can we choke him out? Let's choke out that one. Right, the animals are here with this one. Should be able to hit that one. Might be able to hit this one as well. Decent. Right, you're very close. So, I don't know that you have combat casting. So I'm just going to spacebar that one. You have mirror images around yourself. Okay, control 9. This is where having your spell comes in handy. Because no one else but them took damage. Okay, it's just...
Any last wishes?
Mirror images is just probably one of the greatest spells in the game. Primal Giant. Oh, Primal. Need to face that. Okay, that one. Right, I'm still invisible, so I'm just going to blast this one as hard as I can. There we go. I'm going to chug a potion. Now she's got poisoned, and it's impacting her. Right, Valerie, cast that. Dazzling Display. Things are shaken. So, Jubilos, do you have... Yes, you do. Delay Poison Communal. Now she's no longer... Oh no, hold on. Right, she's got Delayed Poison on her, so that now she'll be immune to it. At the very least. That was worth saving for. Right, just kill the thing next to you and move on.
So it comes to this.
Yeah, I know it provokes an attack of opportunity. Omeg. Should be able to hit everything, yeah. That's really weakened their attack. Lindsay's back up. She's just going to use her bow. Nice. Alright, hit that one. We've got 3 attacks. Will you be able to hit Giant? Okay. This one is Primal. Let's cast Echolocation and move into position. I don't want to miss, you know, and same, don't want to miss. Let's cast Greater Heroism on yourself and then just get into position. Oh my goodness, it's almost dead. Right, well in that case, let's just firebomb it. It's the only way to be sure. Yeah, talk about overkill. Right,
Anything is
she's
possible.
singing. No, okay. Alright, we've got loot. We've got mushrooms. Good old mushrooms. Oh, we got some. It's a shame there wasn't anything really special down here, considering there was a bit of a boss spider. She wasn't particularly tough, though.
In due time.
if I get out of the cave, just rest up. Combat's been fun. Now, I wouldn't mind, to be honest, editing their stats so that everything's covered, but that is cheesy. Which really is just cheating. Right, how do I get to here? Just trying to work out how to get there. Little selling source. It's good at Vortico's tomb. 4 days, so you know, I wonder. And get rid of the spam. Random encounter.
The time for words has passed.
Right. So we've got bandits. Usually there's a big group there. So that person gets to go next. Right, in that case I'm actually going to put the leopard down towards them so that he's met. Oh look, and then I've got 8 of these, so controlled fireball. They're almost dead. Sound burst. Barbarian's going in, but it doesn't get a chance to hit us yet. Dodney Ranger Field. Barbarian's probably gonna have decent con save. Yeah, 20 con. Charisma and wisdom. Charisma save. So have we got anything that smashes charisma? I don't. Leave it. Yeah. Okay, hold on. There's someone else up there. Right. Well, deleted them. Let's just,
Let us strike as one.
there we go. My defences are secured. I'm just going to fireball them because they won't take much to kill. Let's finish the brawler. Then go for that one. 2 more hits. Dead. Okay, we've got 1 left up there. I got cantrip. 3 hits. Fantastic. More people coming for us. Where are they though? Oh, they're down there. I just hit them with a bow. Flaming light crossbow. Which is, it's been with Lindsay since I could purchase it. It's just absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's put some.
I'll just have to resort to brute force.
Pretty good hit. Let's see if we can get close enough. No, we can't. Can I charge? No. Let's just leave it then. There's no point. But what I can do. No, she's not. She's too far away. Tell you what, I'll present a target. And fire a bomb. Is that a miss? We evaded. It is reflex saves with him, really. Still got another ray, but it's out of range. No, it's not anymore. Any of his spells in range. Like cantrips. No. Magic missile. I'll just leave it then. Should have just hit him with a bow 3 times and he's dead. Probably. Yep. just get out of here. Might as well. Bit of extra loot, extra money. 67 out of 100 random encounters. I'd get there eventually. I didn't think I would, but I realised just how common they are. Such a long way round. If only we had a bridge.
I need to catch my breath.
Yeah, you definitely need a rest. You've got greater visibility on you.
I must replenish my powers.
And let's rest before we try and cross the mountains. How long's my mic been muted for? I've just been chatting away to myself. This is Brillo. Honestly, I am. I'm so glad I'm not an actual streamer. Right, anyway, can you imagine if your job was to sit in front of thousands of or hundreds of people and chat and be on camera all the time? Can you imagine what that would be like? I wouldn't want to do it. I'm doing this for posterity. Like 10 years time I can look back at these videos and remember what I did. I found the route to selling source.
Do you know how?
You know, I can look back at this. Think about it and stuff. It's fun. You know, not only have I finished the game, got some achievements and stuff, but I've got proof of what I did. I can look it up. That's what this is for. And if I had a huge collection of games like this, that'd be quite fun. Also, the other thing that I like about this is when mates pop in and we chat. It's just really nice.
This requires your attention.
Okay, so we've
Their
got...
life ends here.
Go. It's insane wizards. Insanity is not really something we say anymore. Right. You know, it's an outdated medical term. Right, we've got a slow trap. Can I haste? I don't think I gave that ability. Tell you what I will do though. I will buff in the cat's place. And then there are traps everywhere, so beware. We seem to see one enemy at the moment. Right, he summoned some axiomites. Not sure what an axiomite is. I'm going to pop out delay poison communal because you never know. I have no idea what it does.
Do not falter.
Get my tank right up in there. She's still singing.
This is where I step in.
Remember, when he dies, those summons die. 4 hits on her from her flaming crossbow. Right, so unfortunately he's been slowed. However, let's just hit the wizard with fire. Right, fire doesn't work. That's interesting. Kind of put all my eggs into one basket here. Let's try disintegrate though. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, acid doesn't work. Right, hold on. This have we managed a successful? No, we haven't. In fact, when we started combat, well, she did some. Ah, right. That would have been on. Inspect failed. Would that be an Arcana check? Let's just be careful about where we go and what we pick up. Head bath, fast intelligence +6. Fantastic. Now that is what we're looking for. Oh, I like this. Little vignettes of combat. Okay, we're not spotting traps.
I'm there.
I don't like this. Right, there's a trap here though. Oh yeah, go on Octavia, nice and fast.
Done and done.
Is there anything in here? No. Okay. Right. He's got +6 to like everything. She's got 6 intelligence, 6 dexterity. She's got 6 charisma, 4 dexterity. Really need to get some more of these belts. 6 wisdom. Perfection. Okay, that's not bad. Jubilost. So he's got 4. But the thing is that charisma and wisdom isn't really doing him any favours. So I've got a +6 intelligence. There he goes, +8. So I've got those. They can just be sold, to be honest. Yeah. Right, so little sullen source. Oh, have I gone in here? That's well, it's only a small area. Let's just double check it.
I do what I must.
So a wizard had taken up home in little sullen source. And he had a really nice headpiece for Jubilost. All my casters need +6 dex belts and then +6 crowns or hats to cover their specific stat. And we're getting there. She's got her charisma covered. He's got his stuff covered. It doesn't matter. She's covered. She's covered. He's covered. Right, they've all got headpieces. So now it's belts. I don't know how important dexterity is for him. I know his dexterity is important. Her dexterity is important. She's got the highest. I need a lot of those dex belts. Well, I'm hoping when I start the next area that there are plenty of those things for me. Yeah. The Order of Prisons are condemning my barony.
Need to catch my breath.
That's the other thing about playing on hard would be that I would have to care about kingdom management, and I can't.
I must replenish
I really
my
can't bring
powers.
myself to care about kingdom management. Really. Kind of seems like it gets in the way of the story. Okay, we have looks like a Primal Manticore. Poisonous Primal Manticore. Anything else about? No. Okay, so what I'm saying is disintegrate. 102 damage, sneak attack. And then pop. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, do. Not bad. It's poisonous, so let's delay poison on everyone.
Yes.
There we go. Jubilost can probably just hit it with something that will stun it, or sicken it, or slow it down. Saved. Oh, it tripped me.
Onward.
She just took it straight out. So Valerie, by all accounts, I was reading an article about this. People who hated on Valerie when she came out, saying she's not good, and her companions aren't good, blah 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 blah. Often this is written by people who min-max everything till it's had all the fun squeezed out of it. But Valerie makes a really decent tank,
I need to catch my breath.
and she can do the dazzling display thing too. You know, I'm happy to just keep her there as the dazzling displayer. In fact, for feats, I'm just going to go continuing back to fighter. She's got a little dip into
A fatal mistake.
Stalwart Defender. She's not min-maxed. She's got a few things that she can do. Necromancer, don't like that. There you go, you're dead. Surprise, you're dead. As the Faithless Moor song goes. Come on then. They all get to come up. They don't have much that they can do once they move, and then I will just get Olmec to have a go with his controlled fireball, which he has plenty of. My goodness. Sorcery for the win. Okay. Where is that last enemy? Oh look, you're down there. Can I hit you with a bomb? No. Alright, well I'm just going to haste everyone and move closer in case you're alive, but I doubt you are going to live through this next round. Nope. Oh, there's another one there. Hello. Well, you're not going to live either. Bandits don't last long in my barony, just saying. There we go. Oh, come at us from the side.
Stay behind me.
Bandits do not last very long in my barony. Leave. Going back home, sell up. Right, so we've got 31 random encounters left till we get the Chivo, as we like to call it. Achievements. Hunting for achievements in games can be a great way of ruining that game. So Skyrim and Fallout 4, I've completed every single achievement in both of those games. Doing that made me hate the game. Yeah. To be honest, this achievement sort of seems to achieve itself just by playing. I'm not gonna complete this game on insane. No, it's not called insane. It's called unfair. Sorry, I'm not gonna complete on unfair difficulty. No interest in doing that. But I do like the achievements you can just pick up along the way. It's nice. I know I did some achievements with Pillars of Eternity 1. I did the one where complete the game solo. I did it on the easiest mode. I did it with a rogue just to see what it was like. And in doing so, I learned some of the game mechanics. I learned more about the stealth, how the stealth was implemented in that game, and so it enriched the game somewhat. Right, 20 grand nearly there. Haven't got. So got +6. Amulet of Mighty Fists +3. Everything's all +4 stuff. Let's just make sure we've got nothing that we want to sell. Okay, I'm going to hit rest while I'm here, because it saves me having to walk anywhere. I can do a bit of a stretch. Got a bit of a roast dinner coming up in an hour or so. Oh, that's good. I really value my weekends now I'm back to work. Oh dear, someone's vacuuming up the stairs. I may have to mute a bit here and there for the next sort of 10-15 minutes.
Follow if you dare.
I've got my door shut, but you never know. Right, are there... Let's sort by anything will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pretty sure it's 10 I need. What's this? Ranger's Diary. Room. Just keeping track of what we've got here. keeping these things. There's damage reduction 2. And that's Mithril Full Plate +1. What does Valerie use as a shield? I've got a shield that's... Oh wow. So get a little bit more AC out of it. Let's try it. 42 now. I'm going to carry Flame Guard as well, just in case we fight something that's, you know, got flames on it. This does damage reduction 2. Bless you. So 42 AC. What have we got here? Yeah. You know, so I'm going to give her that, because every now and then she can always just go in and smash things, right? Why not? She's got 20 strength. But I'd rather have the shield bearer. Now that is a cool shield. Acquired this while exploring an abandoned keep. I bought this. I like it how it tells you where you bought it from. Short sword. Let's get rid of that and that. This is agile enhancement to finesse wielding. So if Lindsay ever does need to fight someone, it will be rubbish. Let's just sell it all. I don't need arrow guard. Don't need it. Let's just sell it. Jubilost. Yeah, he's got a crossbow, just for the sake of holding a crossbow, to be honest. What's he got there? Necromancer's staff. Hour of metal. She doesn't need it. Just gives her immunity for holding the weapon. That's the entire reason I've done it. He has a quarterstaff. If I recall correctly, it does something. Ah, hold on. That's where he's getting those free spells from, the staff. So it's just worth having, right? Extra spells per day. There you go. It makes sense now. Yeah, he's good. That really does help him. Yeah, +6 there. That would be even better. What's his robe do? Okay, saving throws against mind affecting spells. So Hideous Laughter has got a better DC. Just looking in, she doesn't have any robes on. I may as well give her Fire Aura robe and then swap it out if I need to do anything else. So Fire Aura, if I recall correctly, 2 DC bonus. There you go. And she's wearing the Battlemaster's plate. That gives her greater heroism. She's got the best Cloak of Resistance, Ring of Protection, and Ring of Luck. Natural armor, resistance. Actually, what's her resistance cloak? 4. Okay, that's right. I'm going to sell the arrow guard. Sell these items before I leave, and just in case there's some events. Here we go. Here's an event. I'm happy to see you, O most worthy one. A new gift and new stories await you. Please accept this fine item. It's been crafted according to the traditions of Vedrani craftsmanship. Even in the impossible kingdoms, possessing something so precious would inspire awe and every heart piercer. I thank you. Shania, the tulip. I'm glad you relate a story from my home now and inspiring me to create this, but alas, due to another pressing matter, I must take my leave. Oh, I should have asked her to create something for me. Never mind. Fae who attacked you did significant damage to your barony, your grace, though the great efforts of yourself and your subjects. Through your great efforts, the attacks were defeated. Those who were not killed on the battlefield fled to shelter in nearby forests. We earned a well-deserved respite. It was you who was behind the attacks, wasn't it? But why? Narissa ordered me to open the way for the creatures from the first world. I've often travelled between worlds, so it's not a difficult thing to do. Golarion is closely connected to the first world. Spontaneous portals between the two worlds are not uncommon. All I did was give one such portal some extra stability. Once every few months it opened wide enough to allow Narissa's creatures to come charging through. What I did was terrible. People were dying all the time because of me, and I could do nothing but mourn them with the next attack. I mourn their losses every day. My only hope is that one day I'll be able to make up for these evil acts. In any case, I doubt the Tristan's repentance will somehow prevent the next attack. I will help you earn forgiveness. Together we will defeat. I don't deserve your help. Saren Ray is my witness. Right. We're just keeping him alive because he could be useful, right? I think he's committed such heinous crimes that he should probably go to prison forever. But, you know. The attacks will continue. As with the other blooming flower, I only helped Narissa open a portal from the first world to Golarion. I'm not the one leading her armies. We will prepare for the next attack. It doesn't matter who's behind it. We won't let them win. I'm sure of it. Your barony is far stronger than your enemies imagine, as you remind them from time to time. Alright, Troubleshooter achievement 60 out of 100, so get ready for anything.
In due time.
Let's think about what we want to do next then. So 264 days to the next thing. Assemble a mission. Oh yeah, that's what I've come back. Megar Varn usually hangs out in here. Militia. I want to create a militia. In your room you discovered a letter containing threats. Is there something you'd like to discuss with? I didn't want you to know about that. I wanted to spare you from any further worries. I began receiving letters from like that one since about when I sent you trading goods. Once my men were even interrogated the trader who delivered the mail, but nothing came of it. I have some assumptions of who's behind it, but as long as I have no proof, I don't want to accuse anyone. How are things in Varnhold? Excellent, Your Grace. Everything is excellent. Sure, when everyone returned home, they were a bit uncomfortable, but after appointing a deputy, doubling the guards, the citizens began to calm down and life started returning to normal. Saved us all, Grace, Your Grace, and I'll never be able to thank you enough for that. All I could do was serve you faithfully and ensure your efforts weren't in vain. Varnhold will stand strong no matter what. This I promise you. Thinking of offering you an official position. In what way could you help me govern the country? Can't say ruling a barony used to give me much joy. There are far more enjoyable pursuits, but if there was something I really excelled at, it was managing Varnhold's treasury. If I hadn't been there, our citizens would have been fighting it. Okay. Have you taken care of Varnhold's defences? The people have already reconstructed the fort walls, even started digging a moat around the town and organising patrols. The event was a real shock to everyone, so now every citizen of Varnhold, young or old, has been doing everything in their power to never be caught off guard again. I should go. Okay, so that hasn't helped me assemble a militia. Might have to read up on it, but let's have a look for this onslaught armour. Let's go to the main square. Let's look at the vendors. Let me see what you have. Okay, so let's have a look at their armor. Does anything catch my eye? Doesn't really. Anyway, let's go back to shared stash. Right. Don't need agile short sword or punching dagger +2 or the composite short bow. Okay. It's nice again, but I don't really care. Let's just chuck it. Chuck that one as well. It's just good. Oh, there's 3 items I can sell to the... Let's go price in descending order. Yeah, I don't care about Constitution really as a stat. It just doesn't seem worth it. Onslaught. Onslaught is divided in 3 parts, sold to 3 different merchants. Pieces must be reclaimed so the dragon can restore the armor. Let's check. Every merchant, armor, bits and pieces, anything notable? No.
I'm off.
Let's see your goods. Arsenault is a cleric, I think, isn't he? Is it me? Or what is the deal? Why do they have wolf pelts? Is it just that I've sold wolf pelts to them?
I do what I must.
Tessie the quill. Oh, they have something for sale. They have books. Go back to Hasuf. Look for anything interesting. Oh, Onslaught Jambarts. Boosh. There you go. So one was in my barony. There we go. Right. So just every time I see a merchant, I look. Yeah. Okay. So that's still there. Talk to Shaniha. Check out the weaponsmith. I don't know how you claim stuff. That a lot of that is showing up, but I can't use it. So I've actually got some gold now, but I'm not going to spend it on random stuff like respecs, not yet, especially as I think the next respec would cost me 70,000 gold. It's just a waste. And I really need a dex belt. So I'm going to have a quick scan for some onslaught armor around merchants. Any merchants that I know of. So it seems that's available for claiming, so I'll do that. Don't know how to claim lands as my own, so that's now resource claimed. So Trade Guard is a village that has a vendor, and then obviously there's Oleg's trading post.
Need to catch my breath.
Alright, you're tired.
I move unseen.
Stop. Now I understand. It's set to like a default thing.
I'm there.
Oh, we've got a trader. Good day, Your Grace. Everyone sort of likes to see me. Notable, usable, accessories. Haven't left anything cool here. Is there another trader? That's a priest. Nothing. Right. Well, let's take this place off the list. It's not in Trade Town, whatever it's called. Let's go to Oleg's trading post then. I haven't paid them a visit for a while. Cold tea coming up. Yeah, it's not that bad.
I need to catch my breath.
We'll rest at Oleg's. Hold on.
Adventures can wait.
Just go backtrack. Claim. Now go.
We should gather our strength.
We will do. As soon as we get in here. Just thinking to myself that this game has the same amount of content as something like the World of Warcraft in its vanilla state. You know, in terms of the progression quest. Maybe not the end game, like the repeatability of it. But in terms of the journey you're taking and how long it takes. Yeah, it's serious. Right, we're all rested. Enjoyed a trip to Oleg's. Svetlana. Seems like such a long time ago. Show me your wares. So we'll sort through them. Oh look, there's the Onslaught Cuirass. I'm telling you, I haven't looked this up. Just buy these, because I think I can get more for them. Oh yeah, I haven't done meta magic. So what do I have? Quicken. So I can do 6. So I can take a spell that is level 2, like Scorching Ray, and let's make it double click, right spell. So now it's a level 6 spell. I've got Scorching Ray. Yeah, what else can I do at the level 2s? Well, Mirror Image. That would be really good to... Let's make these luminous like this. So now, if I go to my spell book, go to 6, there they are. So I can do 5 of those, and it's a swift action, which means I can then do that, then that, or like first, for instance, I can do Mirror Image. That's really solid. What else would be good? Do Magic Missile, Meta Magic, double click, Luminous, right spell. So I can do level 5 Magic Missile as a swift action. Shield, Meta Magic, double click, Luminous, right spell. Now then, level 3, Fireball, Meta Magic, double click. It's a level 7. If I look at my spellbook now, I've got level 7, but I can't use them. I don't know that I'll ever get to level 7s. Don't know, but if I can, I've got Swift Action Fireball. Interesting. So I could do Acid Splash, Meta Magic, double click, right spell. So hold on. So Acid Splash. Look in my spell book. It says standard action. Can it? Maybe it doesn't work with cantrips. If I look at the spell book, level 3. So if I drag them, right, so these are my swift actions. Anyway, it's pretty cool. So Bone Shaker, 3d6 plus 1d6 additional points of damage per 2 caster levels. I might as well Meta Magic them. Right, Blindness, Meta Magic. Is there a limit to how much Meta Magic I can use? I don't know. Cat's Grace, Meta Magic, double click, there, right spell book, level 2, Hideous Laughter, Meta Magic, double click, Luminous, right spell. So it makes a lot of these spells swift actions now. Obviously you do use up your level 6 spell slots fast. I gotta think, do I want Circle of Death, Eye Bite, Dispel Magic Greater, you know. And that's target or area. Yeah, I have to think about these things. Right. So, if we look at how we got Onslaught Jamberts, Onslaught Cuirass. The original quest. Let's get out of here. I gotta remember where Dragon is. Where is Dragon? I don't need half of this stuff, so I shall leave it there. But that's cool. That quicker meta magic is really good. Heighten, I suppose, is the other one. In fact, does Octavia possess the Heighten meta magic feat? Abilities. She does not. Does he have any? He has Heighten. So if I look in his spell book, right, I've heightened that. Let's go to meta magic. Cast spells if they're a higher level. Heightened spell is a higher spell level than normal, up to a maximum of 9th level. Unlike other meta magic feats, heightened spell actually increases the effective level of the spell that it modifies. All effects dependent on spell level, such as DC and ability to penetrate a lesser globe, are calculated according to the heightened level. Heightened spell is difficult to prepare and cast a spell at this effective level. Okay, so if I go to my spell book and I take, say, a level 1 spell, like Unbreakable Heart, go to Meta Magic, and double click it, what do I end up with? I've got to change the spell level. Right. So if I then make it a level 6 version, doesn't seem to do anything. Can I let's go back to Unbreakable Heart? Don't want that. What do I like casting that's really cool? Oh, I know. Bone Shaker. Meta Magic. Double click. Result spell level. Let's make a level 6 Bone Shaker. Let's give it Luminosity. I don't think I'm doing it right. I don't really think I am doing it right. I can't make it any. Hold on. If I make a level 6 Flame Strike, right spell. Does it just mean I get to put it in my, and I get twice as many, I guess? So if I wanted to do it now, I could have it's a level 6 Flame Strike. It's not in my list. Are there more pages? Don't know. Well, Dodney Rangerfield is not far off level 13, same as everyone else. Right, saved. claim some stuff. Where is Dragon? Wasn't he in one of these areas? There was somewhere to trade with. There it is. No, I'll keep. I'm pretty sure one of the vendors is a random vendor that you meet on your travels. Could be wrong.
Catch my breath.
We should gather our strength.
Let's rest up. Oh, I can smell my roast dinner coming in. Tell you what, end of November and into the first sort of 10 to 14 days of December, lost all sense of smell and taste. It's the strangest thing I've ever experienced in... That's not strange. Yeah, it's the strangest thing I've ever experienced. But
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Came back, thankfully. In fact, some of the early things that I smelt were things like roast dinners. Okay, that didn't work, but it did work, because I was able to do two things. Hang on. The most valuable thing you can do is haste everyone right now.
You deserve it.
Follow if you dare.
Let's just go straight out. And that is 70 out of 100. Aye. Certainly going up. I'm undoubtedly going to meet those skeleton traders again. It's good and all keep though. There might be someone here. 3 pieces of onslaught armor. Sounds like a good armor. At the very least, I can sell it. You know. Who else we got here? So Shania and Dragon. There he is. Trader. I'm pretty sure I was just here. Unless this place counts and keeps the same loot table. Weird. Remind me where I can find the merchants who might have armor. 3 local merchants have 3 pieces of armor. They're like vultures pulling up our cocks. They buy whatever catches their eye, not caring whether it's stolen or not. One merchant seems to be in the capital. Tick. Another was staying at some trading post. It's got an owner with a strange name. Tick. Third one always prowls in distant corners, looking to buy valuables on the cheap. I believe he has an acquaintance. Huntress Dumra. She might well have it. Right, I know where I'm going. I know where that is. But something was bothering Shania, so let's chat to her. What sort of help do you need? This was written by my father. It's meant for a family that has lived for centuries near the home of my relatives in Absalom. Life has scattered us all across Galarian, but we never gave up hope of reuniting with those we once knew so well. My father asked me to pass this letter to a member of his fine family, if I should ever happen to stumble across one. A letter to Hasuf. As I've recently discovered on my lives by, the noble Hasuf trades in your capital. I confess I am too nervous to meet him. I fear that my anxiety will cause me to behave inappropriately, and I may disgrace myself for it. Would you assist me in fulfilling my duty and delivering this letter? I do not believe that my heart can be at peace until this letter is delivered. One cannot be a master, one beset by such distraction. I have to go. Alright, nice little errand. Dumra is the Dumra, the ever living, is the dwarf who runs the hunting lodge. Not the hunting lodge, the secluded lodge. I don't know. It's a place that you can go and sit in the oh, you know where it is. My mind. Today's stream is sponsored by Diet Coke, which destroys brain cells. That's not true. Secluded lodge. It's a place to rest. And there's a vendor there. Then I'm going to go back to Narkeep.
We should gather our strength.
There you go. Well, I've worked this out without Googling it, which is good. And I know that's not much, but, you know, I would normally just Google stuff. It takes a lot of the game's fun out of it, doesn't it? Dumra. I'd like to see your wares. Onslaught gauntlets. There we go, and we're on our way.
I'm off.
I think my dog's trying to get in the room. Is that a pop? Poppy!
Adventures can wait.
See what my dog wants. Right, Pops. Came up, nuzzled the door, went home again, went downstairs. Silly dog. Right, let's go back to Narkeep. It's a long our journey. It's kind of a shame that when you become the Baron you can't hire like a carriage for you, or carriages or wagon train for you and your party, and get around quicker. That would have been cool, but you know. To be fair to that Onslaught quest, they're not hard. It's not hard if you actually read the quest log. I worked that all out. I recovered your grandfather's armour, you can take it. Oh damn, Kurgan, this scoundrel, ruining perfectly good armour. I gather he couldn't find a buyer for the whole thing, so he's like, sell it off piece by piece. Ugh. That'll be a lot of repairs, it'll take forever. I'm in a hurry, we'll talk later. So, it's going to make some heavy armour at some point. That will be mine. Super duper. Well, yeah, I suppose this streaming is more like journaling, isn't it? I do speak my mind on here, relatively. Okay. I need to go back to the capital to hand in something to Hasuf, the trader.
I need to catch my breath.
So I'll do that.
We should gather our strength.
May as well rest. Sometimes that means combat.
Me? Think. Then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Okay. Anyone behind us? Not that we can see so far. Can I hit everyone? No. Close enough. Alright, I'll make. So I can swift action mirror images and then do a fireball in the same rank. That's fun. It's not terribly overpowered because it is limited. Right. Jubilos's just gonna hit what he can hit, which is nothing. In which case he's going to haste everyone, and then Leopard will get in and go. Nice, that one's tripped. Let's see if we can just hit it. We should be able to finish this one off. Oh no, okay.
Let us strike as one.
There we go, and back to sleep. In the middle of the night we were stopped by bandits.
So
And they really had a bad day. You'd think by now bandits would know to leave well alone in this barony. Might as well collect it all. $71 out of 100. Where was I? There I was going. Did I ever pick that up? Yes, I did. Let's go to the main square. So I wonder what Wrath of the Righteous is like, whether it feels like the Dungeon Master is out to get you. Because that's how this feels like, if you don't change the rule sets. Here we go, Hasuf. Vudrani asked us to give you the letter. She claimed that your families know each other. As soon as you finish speaking, Hasuf snatches the letter from your hands and immediately breaks the seal, quickly running his eyes along the lines. His face grows pale and his hands clenched, takes his time ripping the letter into tiny pieces, enjoying the process. Damn, that disgusting wretch and that entire family. They decide to send me a letter, as though I don't know that only poison trickles from their mouths. You probably did not know what was in the letter, all the better. You shouldn't burn yourself with a feud between families living on opposite sides of the world. You did your part, and I am grateful to you, at least for caring to deliver this letter to me, though it was written by traitors. Your intentions are pure, of that I'm certain. Let's see what you have. Let's sell some stuff. Oh. Right. Sell a load of stuff to the storyteller. I'm kind of intrigued as to know what's happening between Shania and Hasuf's families, the feud. Might be interesting. Might as well finish it while I'm here. The beautiful thing about this is I've not touched the next chapter yet. There's just so much to do. It's redonkulous. Looks like we're finally about to see another part of that story about Darwin and Lynxia, but this time a peaceful solution seems an unlikely outcome. Our esteemed captain has sent us a message. Here, take a look. He writes that he's built a city near your border and invites you to be his guest, but this invitation has a foul smell. If you ask me, Lynxia is bound to be there too. I can bet that these two will be at each other's throat even before we show up. You'll be offended that I read your letter, right? It's just that the courier brought in an unsealed paper, so I just... Please don't read my letters anymore. I just want to make sure that the case was really serious. You wouldn't get distracted for nothing. Fine, we'll go as soon as we have time. Guess we should hurry, and they'll probably kill each other before we get there. Right. That guess we should hurry definitely has the smell of a hidden timer. So let's go do that, shall we? Bought some relics, are they worth a story? So I'm going to Brineheart. Doesn't mean I can't go past Gnarl Keep on the way, right? We're just having a look where Brineheart is. Temple of Shelling, that's a companion quest for Valerie. Hemlock Island. It says it's on the border, so Reinhardt. Right, well I want to go to Gnarlkeep Village. So I will do that, then I'll go down to Brineheart. I imagine this adventure path would take forever with in the tabletop. It would be incredible. Just incredible, really.
Need to catch my breath.
Let's rest up before we get in there.
You are amazingly beautiful.
Go for the one that's still standing. Always. What if they just got here because they wanted to whoa. Oh, we've got more. They're all flat-footed though. Oh, hello. How many there? Is it a waste of a fireball to just hit 2 of them? No, turns out it's not. Do you think these bandits are standing there now thinking, we should not have come here? You know?
Catch my breath.
Let's finish our rest.
That's...
They do often throw the weakest random encounters our way. Every now and then there's something really tough. Every now and then. I can sell that stuff. 72 out of 100. Can't wait to start skipping them. Which will happen. Right, I was going into Gnarlkeep. Vendor on the way. Chuck, chuck. It all adds up, doesn't it?
I'm there.
So, Shania. Or Shania. Who tore the letter into shreds, all the while cursing your family. He wasn't pleased. How sad this reminds me of a story that took place a long, long time ago. Please let me enlighten you, O worthy one. Keep listening in silence. There once lived a mighty warrior by the name of Korokor. His mother was a white shark, and his father was most lustful, and most inventive of all mortals. Korokor inherited his fearlessness from his father, from his mother his strength and thirst for blood. His skin was as white as milk, and his sharp, crooked teeth grew in 3 rows. There wasn't a warrior in the world who was stronger or more warlike, and he served the Maharaja loyally. One day, Korokor defeated the poisonous dragon Sruvara, who turned rice fields into nauseating marshes, but Korokor did not notice that Sruvara had scraped his white skin with its talon. Infection entered the hero's body, and he grew weak. He lied down to rest and remained there for 1,000 years. Nothing could awaken him, even all the strife brought on by the fight with Kothagaz, the dance of disharmony. Once he finally awoke from his slumber, Korokor discovered that his homeland had been ravaged by this terrible attack, and he'd slept through the battle. Disgraced, he moaned and set off for a faraway gorge, where he would deliver his body to the scorpions, that he might eat his flesh and hide him from his shame. For 3 months, the scorpions ate his white skin and ruby flesh, but still the warrior endured. Even when he was eaten, Korokor did not die, for he was truly great. It was then that Unda, the singing butcher, came to him. The immortal Rakshasa told him that great was Korokor's shame, but more shameful still would be to run from it like a coward, rather than atone for it. Korokor's spirits were rekindled. He arose, and through sheer force of will forged himself a new body out of iron. He accomplished many great deeds thereafter, and in the end he regained his position of honour and ability. As you can see, both honour and disgrace may live in the same body, even though it may belong to a person of worth. Why then cannot my family's deeds be both honourable and disgraceful at the same time? Yes, my kinsmen have spilled much blood trying to destroy Hersu's family, but it was also they who first decided to seek out peace. I am grateful that I have been able to fulfil my duty no matter the price. Go now, O worthy one, for my heart has gained peace, and my mind attained clarity, which is important to a true master. I have to go. Until we meet again, O worthy one, it shall happen sooner than you think. The perfect human has told me.
Follow if you dare.
Interesting. Dragon. Talk later. What's that? So. Okay. Deal with the devil. Go to Reinhardt. Okay. Let's do it. Reinhardt. So I technically am doing stuff from this chapter, I just haven't crossed over to the new lands yet. That's all. And I will do. But there's just so much content in this game, and I find, I become anxious when I look at a quest log and it's just full. So I need to deal with that anxiety, approach that list methodically, and get on with it. Reinhardt. We've got a day and a half of hard travelling ahead of us. Flat Diet Coke, brought to you by leaving it in a glass overnight. Available everywhere.
I need to catch my breath.
See if we can rest when we get there.
We should
Okay,
gather our
cross
strength.
over and then rest at Reinhardt.
It's not.
Well,
Here we go. That's gonna be sad. Oh,
of my
death to
abilities.
traitors. Here we go. What have we got going on here? Who's fighting here?
pretty.
Right. Got mercenaries, Hell Knights. Okay. Okay. Or can I I don't know who else I'm going to be hitting, so I'm going to just... They're not weak, these enemies. Try and spare the lives of these mercenaries. However, priority is my team. Alright, that one seems to have some spell power. I'm going to try and cast... they saved. Dodney Ranger Filbert. Bless everyone. And then also move slightly closer. Omeg. Defense. And then controlled fireball. Shouldn't hit any of the mercenaries. They're supposed to be the good guys, but I don't like them. I really don't. Gonna cast Greater Heroism on myself. Next go, I'm gonna charge in. Okay. I don't know whether charging is better or whether just going in and attacking. I succeeded, but he is slowed now. Okay. Just gonna carefully cast Fireball. Didn't mean to do that. And she's still going. Must have hit T by mistake or clicked something. Oh no. There we go. Let's hit them. Took out some of them. Oh, you've been slowed, can't charge. Jubilost. Can I... Oh yeah, that's a really good. Some of them failed their check, some of them succeeded their check. Right, Hell Knight of the Rack. Can I just cast that? Deep Slumber. They're immune to Deep Slumber, so why don't I just go straight in for the one that's still standing up. 3 hits on them is nice. I've got a swift action, so I use that on that one. But I also have another action, so can I leave them shaken? And I don't know if they will be shaken, they seem pretty hardcore. No, they're shaken. Right. Right, I'm going to get an attack opportunity if I can get past, but yeah, you dead. Okay, simple cantrip.
This is for you.
Yeah, might as well. Let's just move it closer. Jubilost. Can I hit that one? Did it work? Yes, it did. Lindsay, just hit it.
This is where I step in.
Alright, Dodney. If I can hit that one at the back, that'd be great. If not, let's do the swift action. And then the standard action. Right, let's just clean up. Because they always have good gear.
I wrote it like
Not
I saw
still
it.
singing, that's good. Ah, you're just in time. To be honest, I started to worry you'd be late. Couldn't delay the show any longer. The criminal has summoned the traitor for help. I shouldn't be surprised. Lixia's lips tighten into a thin line. Then I'll just have to kill both of you. Save some later. Stop now. It's not too late to resolve this peacefully. Ha! So you come all the way just to share with us this valuable piece of information. Coward. Both of you are cowards and scum. Hell Knights, charge! Right. Need to disable Lynxia as much as possible. Where is Lynxia? That's Lynxia. Have we got any knowledge on her? No, she's got bark skin, she's got power attack. Okay. Oh, hold on. Circle of Death uses 10 diamond dust. Okay, so that's good to know. I'm going to try that because at least on a successful. Oh yes, so she's trapped now. I think the leopard is still under the effects of slow. So can we haste it? Oh, I could have cast a better spell. They love slowing. Right. Right, Octavia. Let's just go. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I did 74 damage to a rando, so you know. Right, Darvin's going to help me. Okay. Well, let's try it. They're all clustered, so let's try and sicken them. And then I'll try and sicken the next lot as well. Yeah, they're all slowed. Don't think there'll be much left. Right. Who does that actually impact? Okay, can I move? Then, there we go. So everyone here gets plus. Right, she's tanking that lot. So I get swift action. Shift 8. That's my swift action for Lynxia. And then Control 0. I've got so many different shortcuts. She's pretty badly hurt. I want to get in on the flanks as well. Right, she's got a buff up. I could probably hit them with that. Some failed, something. More casts of slow. Okay. Control 5, disintegrate. Just pick them off one at a time. Is that it? Definitely need to get controlled fireball on Octavia. I think I chose the wrong side in this. You've got to live by your choices. Right, control 5. I want to make these choke. Right, let's get in eventually to that one. Let's just go straight in. It's a respectable amount of damage. Right, she could hit them, or she could make them all shaken. Right, controlled fireball. Well, let's do a swift action on one of them. He's almost dead. Now let's control fireball. Right. I didn't want to do that. Dirge of Doom. It does something, and I can still move, and he missed me. I need to give her a... Could do with some more meta magic feats, really. Okay. That worked. Jubilost. Again, let's stun them into submission. You're not up to much there, old Mastodon, you're slowed. Right, and killing blow, maybe. Actually, that's doubtful.
Do not talk back.
Thank you, Valerie. Let's get them into position. Get them comfy. Loot everything. Very good. Darwin. You know, I've jumped to this moment so many times, all my feelings seem burnt out. After so many years, my hunter is finally dead, and I stand over her dead body, making speeches full of pathos, melodramatic wisdom, and self-praise. But you know what? She deserves none of it. She who lives so wickedly cannot die on its death. You made a deal with me, and remained true to your word to the end. In this regard, we are similar. I also keep my bargains by any means necessary. I promised you a reward, and I should keep my promise. This is all I have for now, except for Brinar, of course. 50 grand. A neighbour like you, I need... not be afraid of Hell Knights. Besides, I wouldn't expect them to dare venture this way anytime soon. Just give me a couple of days and I'll fill the city with traders and merchants and come back any time. Don't be shy. You're always welcome. I will most certainly be taking you up on your invitation. And for now, well, farewell. Goodbye, Your Grace. Hope to see you soon. Achievement unlocked to deal with the devil. So, interesting double meaning there. I dealt with them.
Ready and willing.
Jubilost's got a haste spell handy. Yes, it has.
Where is the lavish dining, the festivals? Place barely merits a footnote in my compendium.
Level 13 Cleric of Erastil. So, he doesn't... Let's give him some lore nature. Why not? Okay, so I can give him more damage with his weapon, or I could give him allied spellcaster, and they just all end up with allied spellcaster, which is nice. Give him blind fight. Yeah, let's make him immune to gaze attacks because I'm going to be fighting some Fae at some point. It wouldn't be a bad shout to be prepared. He gets some more spells, so before I leave, I will check his spells. So yeah, taking on a mercenary does have a penalty in terms of the XP bonus, but by the time you get to here, that's the difference in level between them, which I don't think is too bad. So I've now got level 7 spells. I can do Greater Restoration if I got Diamond Dust. Destruction. I think Destruction is just brilliant. Summon Nature's Ally 7. I get Mastodons into the party. Cure Serious Wounds Mass. Holy Word. There's so many good things here I can do. I need to look them up. Waves of Ecstasy. Jolting Portent. Anyway, rest. Take a short bio break.
You shouldn't have quit the Academy of Grand Arts, Lindsay. You definitely have a talent for writing, but talent is like an uncut diamond, worthless without skill.
It wasn't me who quit the Academy. The Academy quit me. And I don't regret it a single bit.
Okay, I return. What was it I was going to do next? Right. Don't know where I might find an emerald. I may have already found one and sold it. I don't know how you claim places, or even how you unlock a new leader post. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. After I report and block this spam, I'm going to explore. Oh. Well, we're on the way to Narkeep. Saves me going back to the capital every time I want to sell up. So I go to Narkeep, divide the spoils.
Need to catch my breath.
We should gather our strength.
Oh, gotta fight first before we do anything else.
This will be quick.
Okay. Well, they do poison damage, so let's do that. Omek. Oh, great. Let's blast that one. And then with my remaining attack, blast those. Let me get out of here. I feel so powerful. 73. I'm really enjoying Sylvan Sorcerer. I think the stuff I do miss, I guess, but I like having a mighty pet like a mastodon.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Let's pop a rest. No. Oh, yeah, look at that. He's got a bit more in his lower nature, which is good. I don't have high stealth or knowledge world. I might have perception. No, I don't. I really don't. Okay. So there's no special thing going on there, unfortunately, but...
You are wrong.
I need to pump lower religion. Really. There are enough people in my team who have high perception, I think. Yeah. Well, when I get in there, let's have a quick gander at who's got what. So if I go to character, so okay, I actually don't have a high athletics score amongst my team. Persuasion, Omek can't be beaten. Yeah, so she doesn't need it. Knowledge Arcana, Knowledge World. Lindsay and Jublos have got that. Nature. Religion. We don't have high. Yeah, use magic device. Lindsay is the highest. Trickery, Octavia. Stealth, Octavia. Perception, Jubilost. Mobility, Octavia. Yeah, so I don't really have a very high sort of stat spread. I could really do with editing that, but that would be cheesing. I'm sure I've done some cheesing. Longsword +1, longsword +1, longsword +1. Tell you what, siding with that guy, with those people, has been incredibly profitable. So these full plate +4. Good grief. Sure, +2 isn't much to write home about. A +4 full plate. Right, these helms are garbage. +2, +2, +2. +4. Someone in my party could use that probably. So it's good, but Battlemaster's plate is better. Weapons. She's got cloak of resistance 4. He's got +4. She's got +3. Okay. Oh, there you go. What's Jubilos got? Okay, that's fine. Let's sell that other cloak then. So we've got slight upgrades. Saving throws are worth investing in. Alright, 158 grand. We are now back into what I think of as solvency, I guess. If I see a couple of those dexterity belts in a vendor, then I can buy them. The crew need them. I may be better off just exploring. Okay. Let's cross into the border. Finally. 2 hours into the stream. Finally gonna go cross the border. Random encounter. What happens?
Time to practice my combat abilities.
There's a lot of damage stuff here. Who have we got? Okay, so we've got barbarians, which I'm going to be facing barbarians a lot from here on out, I guess. She can do that. She can also try an AoE. He can. Let's just try to disable some of them. Okay, we're not ready for that yet. Let's move into position. Let's just get up in their faces. Might as well bless. Right. I'm gonna pop mirror image on myself and then pop more fireballs. Right, let's see if we can get up on there. These elementals don't muck about.
Serves you right.
Taste everyone. Can't believe I didn't do that. See if we can debuff everything. When it succeeds, it takes AC off of everyone. Oh wow, that one's for 8. So's that one. Brilliant. How much health has that got? Destruction. Alright, let's do that, and then we're going to do Control 9, which is another one of our controlled fireballs. It ain't pretty. It still has quite a lot of health. I might as well try and disintegrate it. 90 damage. It's a goner. Okay, she's singing still.
You deserved it.
It's damage. Right, Jubilos. Again, let's just try and keep everyone. Now, not only are they afraid, but they're now no longer fighting near me. Just got one more hit on this. It's like a barbarian that's turned into a druid. Okay, so... Alright, too far away. Alright. Use movement. Shift 8. And then normal scorching ray.
I'll fight if I have to.
Nice sneak attack on it.
Any last wishes?
Its damage is reduced. A lot of buff bonuses on it. Let's just fireball it. Right, let's go. Nice. Okay, let's just go in, smack it one, go in, smack it one again. That one's actually nearly dead, so...
You made your choice.
Shift 8. Swift attack on him. I've got another swift... No, actually I don't want to spend that. I've got some free attacks. Let's hit the other one. Go on, Jeff. That's really good. Let's just hit him with the bow. Control 3 should be a bomb. Wow, that was quite a decent fight. I'm guessing, I could be wrong here, and I'm happy to be wrong in fact, that they did that to give us an idea of what kind of enemies we're facing as we cross the border, perhaps. It's gating it according to difficulty rather than telling us not to go through. Maybe. Okay. Our road once again led us to the border of Pitax, where bandits, unconcerned for the law, often lie in wait for innocent victims. Imagine how surprised we were when, instead of bandits, we bumped into a guard patrol. Could it be the King Ireveti is determined to restore order along his border? I've seen all sorts of miracles, but this would be hard to believe. The guard kindly informed us that the borders were closed due to a travel ban. This was not because of a war or plague, but because of the celebration. The kingdom was preparing for the Rushlight tournament, and the king was busy giving personal consultations to painters, artists, and the masters of the stage who would be responsible for the event. The Baron exchanged smiles. Too bad for the poor artists. According to the guard, the king ordered the borders closed to keep secret the details of this coming triumph. The guardsmen were polite but adamant, but fortunately we had no reason to challenge him and fight our way to Pitax. Baron. Unable to stop myself, I blurted out, could it be that the true reason for this ban is to prevent King Ireveti's subjects from leaving the country? Guards spared no effort to assure us that this was just rumour and speculation, coming from unproven sources. But of course, we knew full well there was no rumour. In fact, many refugees had fled Ireveti's kingdom to find a new home in our lands. I myself am living proof of that. Baron specifically asked what would happen if we violated the ban. Most people we'd have a fight and you'd win, then a diplomatic crisis would follow. In any case, you'd be expelled from Pitex. We discussed the situation inside. There was no need to develop our relationship with Pitex for any good reason. Having a reason to violate the ban, we turn back. Okay, so I'm guessing that the southern border of Heightened Spell. Okay, so crossing that part of the border is a no-no at the moment because it's Pitax. However, we might be able to move up north. We have been asked to come north, so we should probably cross at Pike Stretch. It's a random encounter at Pike Stretch. Is this another one of those damage gating?
Let's give them what they deserve.
Let's see. Okay, it could well be. Look at that. We got ourselves Ferocious Manticores. What's the deal with Ferocious Manticores? I love this. I've got everything right. They've got trip defense. They've got Iron Will. Magical beasts, lawful evil. Well, I think very simply a haste from Jubilos would be the best thing to do. Oh, there's so many of them on that side. They're going to come rushing in a moment, so do a little bit of defense, a little bit of offense. Valerie can go central. Hopefully, yeah, Jeff can go left. They haven't been touched yet, so let's carefully hit them with a fireball. I'll soften them up. Some things are dead now, and there we go. That's good. Right, let's just pick off the ones that come close. Anything that violates that perimeter of my tanks, or claims to,
Serves you right.
would I? Okay. Right, Jubilost. You could. Yeah, let's see if you can bomb them. Oh, we've got more coming in on the right. Okay, they are being intercepted now. Right, they're pretty weak. So shift 8. That one's nearly dead. But then control 9 does that. Can I hit them all? Yes, I can. Control fireball for the win. So that one's nearly dead. Can hit. That one is dead. And then you should be able to finish that one off. And then this leaves this one over here. Can I reach it? Yes. Oh, didn't mean to provoke attack of opportunity there, but there you go. I'm okay. Oh, we got them coming from that side. I don't think. Well, yeah. Right. Excellent. So there's nothing else that we can see around there so far.
You
Just hit it.
deserved it.
Ah, right, there we go. So we got something from the south, which I will just run in and attack. What have we got left? May as well just throw a bomb at it. That will do some significant damage. Just use our free action, Scorching Ray, and then Scorching Ray from the staff. Just the damage output is wonderful. she can charge straight in. Oh, I love haste. Octavia, can you reach it? Yes, you can. Let's go. Pick up the skin and sell it or whatever. Right, 74 out of 100 now. Getting there. If I put fizzy Diet Coke, available all places, on top of flat Diet Coke, it should give it the appearance of fizzy Diet Coke. Right. What have we got here? Mysterious Shrine. Okay, random encounter. On the bank, to our surprise, we saw a ferry. Its rough-sounding ferryman smelled like onions and trouble. Told us that the problem with pirates on the river had been resolved. A group of Numerians has gone downstream, scared of all the pirates. Told us that a heartbreaking story of his friend who once robbed travellers, but was wise enough to yield to the Numerians and was now living the miserable life of an honest man. Against all my expectations, we got to the other side without any trouble. Right. Fossil fields. Well, before we enter Pike Stretch, why don't we chuck in a rest? Get our spells back together. We may as well. Very leisurely. There's probably like an achievement for completing this game with a minimum amount of resting. Stuff like that. There are all kinds of achievements, you know. While trying to cross a small river, there were tons of them in those parts. I met an old man that would be considered suspicious, even by local standards. He had a grey beard and his straw hat sat above a head of coarse, dirty, tousled hair. The man was skillfully guiding a small raft along the river with a long pole, and a fat water rat sat near his bare feet. Noticing us, the old man approached the shore and hailed us in a local dialect so strange we could hardly understand him. "Ah, good folk, where are you headed? Fleeing something, or looking for something? Ah, you're looking, I can see it in your eyes. Well, as the saying goes, those what seek will find, and I can help you surely, if you can pay me the right price." After hearing the old man's colourful speech, we asked him who he was. The old man set out a confusing explanation. It was difficult to follow, but we gathered that he wasn't just a river rafter, he was a cleric in service to a minor deity that was almost unknown outside the river kingdoms. Handspur, guardian of waterways and river travel. Neither good nor evil, and tricky is the great Selene River itself. This god can safely guide your boat past sandbanks, rapids, and bandit ambushes to your final destination, or drown you in the stillest backwater. Many river travellers raised prayers to him in their hour of need, but few dare worship him openly. Rumour has it that Handspur is no stranger to human sacrifices, and he takes toll from his followers in the collection of those who drowned. Ask him how he could help us. Let's have a bet, eh? You're all busy hasty trying to catch a living barbarian with a dead name, but can you dive? I'll maybe drown you a little in Father Selen's waters, let you know the taste of the river. If you can take it, I'll help you in your search. If not, well, that's bad, and we never see each other again. The game offered by this cleric was a dangerous one. One of our companions would have to put their life on the line to get help in our search for Armak. We accepted the cleric's challenge and chose a diver from our company. This is interesting. Failed. Octavia bravely went to the old man. The cleric wasted no time grabbing Octavia by her hair and plunging her headfirst into the muddy river up to her shoulders. Her lungs were on fire, her heart pounded madly in her chest, trying to break free of this madness. Her head started ringing, and a single thought boomed through her mind. Air! Need air! The vision was so close, though. Just a few more seconds were all it would take to locate those damned barbarians, but even a few more seconds seemed impossible. In this crucial moment, Octavia was unable to take any more and tried to break free of the old man's grasp. She preferred to drown rather than give in. Octavia parted her lips and let the river water enter her lungs. On the verge of losing consciousness, she finally managed to catch the elusive vision. And in that moment, everyone else saw what she was seeing. A wide and hilly Glenabun upland strewn with stones and carved up by small rivers in the central part, north of flint rock grassland. Barely noticeable rock held an entrance like a gaping mouth that led underground. Some grim barbarians sat near the entrance as though waiting for something. This had to be Armag's tomb. We'd finally located it. When we swept through the area, we couldn't miss it. When we came back to our senses, the old man was already on his way downstream, guiding his raft around riverbanks with his pole. Octavia laid still, her face in the water. She wasn't breathing. But she's alive. I guess I said it so people can't die. So otherwise that would have been death for Octavia. Incredible. Alright. I'm going to take a break here because I can tell my lunch is going to be ready soon. I'm going to watch an episode of the Book of Boba Fett, I think, which is going to be fun. But until next time.